Introduction. Your journey to financial freedom begins here. Take this quiz and answer yes or no for each question. Do you sometimes feel that what you're learning in school has nothing to do with your life? Do you feel that school's not really preparing you for the real world? When you want to buy something that's important to you, do your parents usually say they can't afford it? Do you secretly worry that you won't be able to live the way you want when you're out on your own? Do you really want to learn about money, but no one talks about it around your house or at school? If you answered yes to 2 or more of these questions, this audiobook is for you. I struggled with these situations when I was growing up. I didn't always do well in school. I nearly had to repeat the 10th grade. Now I lead exactly the life I want, a life that includes complete financial freedom. You may already be struggling to achieve financial freedom and independence in all parts of your life. Even though you might not have to pay rent or put gas in your family's car, there's a chance that you're already thinking about ways to afford your social life. You may already be saving for something big, like a new computer or a car. If that's the case, this audiobook will help you make your money grow faster and you'll get what you want sooner. You may be struggling to figure out how to pay the high price of going to the movies once a week, or buying CDs, or buying a gift for someone special. Or maybe you're one of the many teens whose income is actually necessary because your parents aren't able to provide for the whole family. Many adults learned old-fashioned rules for financial security and then were surprised and defeated when the rules changed. Unfortunately, many of their children are also suffering as a result. Rich Dad, Poor Dad for Teens, The Secrets About Money That You Don't Learn in School, covers some really important things I learned when I was growing up. My father taught me to get my education through schoolwork. The father of my best friend Mike gave me a job and taught me about another type of education, one I learned in the real world. I learned a lot from both dads. They each believed in education, but had completely different views on money. One cared about money a lot, Mike's dad, and one didn't care very much about money at all, my dad. One worried about never having enough money, my dad. One thought about money and how to achieve power over it, Mike's dad. My dad was highly educated, but even so, he used to say that he'd never be rich. He said, "Money doesn't matter." Mike's dad said, "Money is power." My dad always struggled to make ends meet. Mike's dad always had plenty of money. I needed them both to get where I am today. They taught me that there are many ways to be rich. Education is one way to be rich. Financial wealth is another way to be rich. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In my career, I've made enough money in business, real estate, and in paper assets to retire early and fully enjoy the great things life has to offer. I've also written a number of books. My first one, called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, was about my own personal financial education. In the book, I called my real dad Poor Dad, and I called Mike's dad Rich Dad. In labeling them this way, I wasn't criticizing either of them. I was just making a dramatic point about the different ways people think about money and the goals they set. Rich Dad always told me, if you want to do something and you think you can, chances are you'll get it done. Rich Dad always thought he could be